Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm so excited for this guest because we've had her on before. We talked about unlocking our habits with her, and now we're talking about joy, prioritizing our joy. And Komal, come on in here, Komal. So make sure I say, how are you?
So good. So happy to be back with you this morning.
I'll tell you, I love what you are putting down. I'm picking it up, I'm putting it in my pocket, I'm taking it with me. Because joy is so important to have in your life to keep you healthy, to keep your family together, and to have you achieve what you want in life. And you can't go into your dreams unhappy, can you?
Well, some people do, but then you don't enjoy them as much, which is half of the battle of why we do these things, right? We want to be happy along the way.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into this because we talked about it last time. We're going to put it up there at the top of the list, and that's pride by sleep. And that's so important that we have to do, don't we?
So important. I don't know about you, but have you noticed that if you wake up and you haven't had enough sleep and you even have your coffee, there's still a grogginess or you're feeling lethargic or you can't really be as present with your kids because you're distracted by how exhausted you are. The consistent sleep that we can do for ourselves and consistently getting that 7 to 9 hours, if we can, even 6.5, if you can bump it up that much, is going to improve your concentration. It's going to prevent memory loss. It's going to allow you to be more present in your days and also more likely to show up for the habits that you want each and every day. When you wake up and you're feeling vibrant and energized and you put on a good playlist and you're feeling joyful, that's a great start to the day versus the opposite, which is waking up exhausted and not feeling like you're rested at all. So joy comes from rest. So let yourself rest and relax and enjoy your sleep.
And it's okay. It's okay, people, to do that. So, okay, let's talk about a problem we have in this country, and it's really weird. But gratitude, we don't give ourselves gratitude. Like we're not allowed to take that. Why not?
I think for a lot of people, we've been socialized to think that if we celebrate ourselves, it makes us too egotistical or prideful. But actually, if we do it in a subtle, meaningful way, and if we really take time to appreciate the small moments in our days, it can really improve our overall well-being and the way that we feel about ourselves and our days. And I actually was reading this book, and what the researcher said was that if we focus on a gratitude practice, it makes the rest of our habits easier. Because if you're happier, you're going to naturally want to have that good morning routine. You're going to naturally want to potentially move your body. You're going to want to naturally do the things that feel good for you. So if you take a few minutes in your morning or evening to write out the things that you're grateful for, and not surface level gratitudes, we hear about gratitude all the time, but the moments in your day that actually lit you up, the small things that actually made you feel so alive, the moments that made you truly love your life. If you list those out every day, and that inventory grows, imagine how amazing you'll feel having celebrated your life and everything you're grateful for.
So I like that because I'm grateful every day that Kelly, my producer, doesn't get rid of me. So,
Let's
so
go for that too. This is so fun.
yeah, I do that. So, and let's define fun. Let's talk about fun because that's, again, joyful, fun, happy. It's nothing wrong with it. And you do that, you're going to be more healthier. You're going to be more useful to your family, to other people, right?
Yes. Imagine the people in your life who you look at and you're like, wow, they really love their life. They're having fun. They know how to turn on and off when it comes to those serious moments, but when it also comes to letting loose. And so take some time to journal. Think about times in your life when you were having fun. What did it look like? For me, I love playing volleyball. It brings me so much joy. I have so much fun doing it, and I love doing it with my friends. So increasing the amount of time that I spend playing in my weeks as an adult, it's hard, but it's an important priority for me because it's my fun time. So journal out, write out the activities that have brought you fun in your life, made you feel joyful, and make sure you're trying to do 1 or 2 of those a week. It could be games night with your kids and your family. It could be calling a friend who you know you're going to have just the biggest laugh with. Whatever it is that brings you joy and you define as fun, make sure you're prioritizing that in your weekly life.
Yeah. You have worked with some of the best out there, have talked with them, have guided them. So before we leave here, I want people to hear you say, because, Oprah has thought of you, the Obamas, a lot of celebrities and stars and stuff. Tell it's okay to be happy. I think that's what we need to hear from people. It's okay to be happy. Am I right?
It is so okay to be happy. And if we think about self-actualization, if we think about at the end of the day, what humans are here to do, it's to feel loved, to be seen, and to be heard. And mixed in all of that is to feel joy for your own life. You're allowed to be happy, you're allowed to feel good, and you're allowed to prioritize those things. So get on with being happy and having some fun and continuing to have laughs this morning.
Well, I have them already. I feel awesome. I'm so glad you joined. Can we just keep her can she just be my sidekick here? Because I'm like ready to go have fun. So I love it. Tell them how they can find out more about, of course, Joy, all the things you're doing, and to move their lives forward in a positive way.
I would love to see all of y'all over on my Instagram at Komal Minhas, KOMALMINHAS, where I share more tips like this about well-being and working well. So see you over there.
I love it. All right, before we leave, you guys got to realize she's up in Canada. Will you go ahead and give us a shot? Because we're in Arizona, and when we see snow, when we ask to show us a shot, can you give us a shot out your window? Really?
I can give you a shot. And remember, if I can be joyful in the face of this, you can be joyful with all that sun you've got down there.
Look at.
There you go, y'all.
How much is out there? How much do you think is out there?
What was that?
How much do you think is out there?
Oh my God, probably about 1.5 feet of snow right now.
Wow. And do you do snow angels?
I don't do snow angels, but I do cross country ski occasionally. But these days I'm just staying cocooned at home.
All right, because I was like, darn, can we get out to a snow angel? Because we like to see people do snow angels in the cold when we're here in the sun. So.
Imagine it, and then let that be what makes you laugh.
Thank you. Come on, thank you very much for joining us. She's amazing. So again, you gotta check her out. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.